And he has 4 barracks down before factory, so he's going to have a lot of medic marines here. And he's going to try and keep a lot of turrets in his base with a lot of marines, and he's going to try and push out and deny Luxury's third. But here's the thing. Surprisingly enough, Luxury has not taken a third base. Luxury has decided to cut his losses, not take the risk, and actually just go Mutalisk and then into Lurker out of 2 bases. So if Leta doesn't really have actually no, it looks like Luxury's going to take his third, but it's still a little bit late. It's not what Leta wanted. It's almost like a timing attack. What you do is you hit the Zerg before Lurkers if they try and take their third base. And actually Luxury not even putting his third base. So really good scouting there from Luxury. And he's going to be able to mass up a lot of Lurkers, and it's going to be strong against this Marine heavy force. But at the same time, I would have expected these Mutalists to do a lot more damage. I mean, he really didn't do anything, and now that the Marines are out, he's going to focus fire on these turrets. He wants to force Leta to get some Marines back here, and it's going to be difficult behind this natural expansion. Only 1 turret now, but there is a bunker defending it. And now Leta's pushing out. You can see Leta's looking for that third expansion. He's been scanning and he doesn't see it. He probably even saw the drone in the upper right. But Leta's not going to be able to enter. I'm not sure what Luxury has in terms of sunkens. He did have 3 and then 1 in the back. And actually he's producing more. I think if Leta actually attacked right now, he could break up. I'm not sure if Leta's going to go for it, and wow, he's just sitting there. So I don't think he's going to go for it, actually. He's probably just going to try and set a containment up. But if he lets Luxury get Lurkers up, it's going to be dangerous, because Luxury's going to be able to do a flank attack, and I think he's going to have enough Zerglings in time. Nice move there, getting 3 Marines. So Luxury just playing really smart here, but so many units from Leta. Like, Luxury's going to have to, he can't do the same thing he did in the 3rd game. He's going to need to be proactive, and he's going to need to take out these forces if he wants to win this game.
Oh, the 3rd going down now for Luxury, but
oh yeah,
like that's gonna die.
But you see how powerful this build is in the mid game.
Maybe that
the
was
second he put that hatchery down, like he just lost it instantly because of how many forces that Leta had.
Oh, but look at these Mutalists. I mean, this is the one advantage of not doing the super amount of harassment early on, is that I mean, he hasn't lost any Mutalists at all, so he's still got this group of fucking 12 Mutalists that he's built, and he's still fucking doing damage with them, or at least he's, like, yeah, look at that. Look how many Marines have died to that. Look at all that red blood. I mean, this is horrible.
Wow. He's going to get control of the barracks. If you let Mutalists park over your barracks, you lose the game. And now those Lurkers are out. Oh my god, Leta's going to lose this game.
Yeah, he can't build any more Marines.
He needs to pull back right now. What is he doing?
Why is his army still over there? I have no idea. He's just losing more and more Marines. I mean, he shouldn't even be building any Marines. He should cancel them.
Oh,
okay, he's got some Marines
Didn't even
back
go
now.
for it.
But it's not even a lot of Marines.
Still though, it's not enough.
Tank these Marines. Yeah,
he needs to pull. He needs to stop losing Marines and pull his stuff back. Why is he still sitting outside of Luxury's base?
I have no idea what he's doing. Maybe he's just using this army to prevent Luxury from kind of breaking out with anything, and to try to keep Luxury from taking a third, or who the hell knows what he's doing.
Yeah,
I guess
but
he's
he's
as long as he keeps those Marines there, Luxury can't get out and try for a flank. So if he gets his
But look at how many Lurkers he has. He can't engage
though. That's just a shitload. Yeah, he can't even fight that. So I mean, this is really just an awful for Leta. He needed all those Marines. I mean, he lost like 20. More than 20 Marines. I'd say.
What is he doing with his Marines?
30 Marines?
He just let all the Lurkers run up the high ground. What is Leta doing?
I have no clue. I mean, why even keep those up there all that time if you're just gonna let those? It looks like Leta decided.
Look at that huge stream of red across the minimap. Oh He's going right into Leta's natural expansion.
This is just. It's gonna be a disaster. Oh, he's gonna cut off all these Marines. Oh my god. This is awful. There's just
Leta,
no
what
way
are you doing?
I mean, Leta's basically pulling a Luxury from last game. I mean, just the level of failure we've seen from one player and then the next player. Oh man, and this is so many fucking Lurkers. There's just no way that that Leta's gonna hold this. Luxury totally dominating. You know, I mean, just as I'm saying, like, yeah, it was a failure from Leta, but it was also a really good move from Luxury to do that. It was a really clever play, and like that's the advantage of not, you know, losing Mutalisks when you're trying to harass, of keeping them alive and just waiting till you find a great opportunity, and it worked out perfectly for him. And now, like, I'd be talking about what's going on, but you can clearly see, I mean, this game is over. There's just no fucking way.
Yeah, he's got Lurkers by the barracks.
He could have GG'd 20 seconds ago. Yeah, I mean, once you have Lurkers, if you think having Mutalisks above your barracks is bad, Lurkers is 10 times worse, and But a D-Matrix is gonna go for a break here. He takes out
Boxer.
those lurkers, but I mean, there's like 6 more waiting for him, and he's got to go through his tiny choke points. He's gonna get slaughtered. This is just awful for Leta. I mean, you know, I'm glad to see this. We're gonna be going to a 5th game, and Luxury played really well, and he's gonna have some momentum going into this 5th game. And Leta not smiling about this one. He does not look terribly happy about this loss. I guess he realizes he played like shit. And Luxury definitely didn't cheese him to take this win. So he might be getting a little scared right now. He knows that he can't joke around with Luxury. He can beat him in a straight up game. So a little bit of concern on the face of Leta. I have no idea why he's still in this game. Maybe he's just trying to make Luxury more tired by forcing him to... Look at all those units streaming down. How is he building all of this shit? I guess he really powered drones early. Like, that's just an insane amount of units off of 2 bases.
Well, that's part of it. Remember, when you go for the 2 barracks academy, it's old school because it just isn't effective against nowadays Zerg builds. When you go for the 3 hatchery build, you can just get so many drones, and then you can just outproduce that, and that was just so tough for Leta. And you know, I kind of commented on it earlier because I thought it was a really strong build choice, but it really just it was a really good counter from Luxury. Considering that Leta went for a real heavy Marine and Medic. You know, first he went for the attack with the 1 base academy, and then he built up 4 barracks before going for turrets or anything. And, you know, it was just a really good move, and I like that strategy. But at the same time, Luxury just kicked his ass. Like, Luxury really didn't have any of this barrack stuff, and Luxury really punished Leta for going for this bio build, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Leta retreat back into a mech build going into Neo Harmony next game. And
you know,
just,
you have to actually see him do a real mech build. He did in the first
game.
Right,
well, he did Wraiths and then went into bio. Second game, he tried to do a mech build and got fly fooled.
Yeah, he got crushed. Well,
one thing about Luxury, though, I want to throw out. No, you have to keep this in mind. One thing about Luxury is that if you make one mistake, he fucks you up. Like, that was real surprising, and we saw that same thing against Hwasun. If you make one error versus Luxury and he sees that one opening, he will take it and you will lose the game. And that is real discouraging. It's not like, okay, you come out of a game and you're like, okay, this guy outplayed me, okay, you know, or I did this, I made these mistakes. But to come out of a game thinking, I played perfectly, I made one mistake, and I was punished so bad that I lost the game for it. But, like, the position of those Medic Marines, like, that's tough. That's a real scary situation to be against a Zerg.
Yeah.
You know, the tide of the game can just turn instantly within a matter of 5 or 10 seconds if you make the wrong move. That really does a toll on your nerves, especially for a newer tournament player like Leta.
Oh yeah, I mean, he even had 3 turrets built above those barracks. So, I mean, how paranoid is he going to be? I mean, he now knows he has to be super careful in these next games. I mean, it's definitely taking a toll on his mindset. I mean, he's thinking in his head, like, I even had 3 turrets there, and I had so many Marines. And all it took was for him to keep his 12 Mutalisks alive and just run them in there, and he basically dominated me completely. So I mean, that's definitely messing with his head now, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this is now a whole different, like, this series. It looked like Leta was almost not even taking him seriously, and the whole series just changed right now with that one move from Luxury, and that's the kind of player he is. I mean, he's been doing it through this entire MSL. As soon as you give him one tiny opening, he's just been super quick to just see it right away and exploit the shit out of it. He's not the kind of guy who's scared to go for a timing attack or go for an all-in kind of build as soon as he sees that he has the opportunity. He's not scared to do it. He wins the game 90% of the time when he sees it. So I mean, that just made a huge difference, and I think we're going to see a really awesome Game 5. I mean, at least I hope so. Anyway.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope we don't see another.
We need a good end to this series. It's been a great series so far.
We have to. There's no way we're not going to see it. Like, we've had so many disappointments to the Leta proxy barracks, to the up magic get really 9 shitty. Pool, to the, well, I guess Hwasun wasn't really a disappointment. It just Hwasun lost. Oh yeah, Freeze 14 Nexus.
But the Freeze 14 Nexus and he gets bunker rushed. I mean, oh god, what the hell was that? But anyway, you know what? I'm sure it is going to be an awesome game, and instead of talking about it, let's just fucking get to actually casting it. Yeah, let's watch it and commentate it. So, peace out, guys.
Peace.